Well, hey everybody. Welcome back to another episode of 1025. It's farming week. And so I've been traveling around to some of the local farms here in Carver County. Today I'm on the land of Larry and Deb Dreyer. And as you can see, they're just finishing up planting. One of their tractors is positioned behind me. And as I talked with Larry, he said this tractor has 530 horsepower. Yeah, talk about a lot of power. And talk about making farming easier. You know, the invention of the tractor certainly allowed farmers to do more work more effectively. In fact, Larry was telling me that his grandpa, when he came here to farm in Carver County, he actually started with horses. Horsepower. 2 of them. To do the work. And if you look back at biblical times, it was often oxen that were hitched together, yoked together to do the work. So I actually brought a yoke of sorts with me today. Maybe not that much different than those that Larry's grandpa would have used as he farmed some of this same land here in Carver County. Here's what a yoke does. It allows each person, each animal to pull their own weight, and in that, to more effectively do the work. You know, Jesus actually talks about a yoke in Matthew chapter 11. In verses 28 through 30, he says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, because I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls." You know, as Jesus talks about a yoke, he's not necessarily talking about the physical yoke that oxen would have been hitched to. He was talking about a yoke in terms of a rabbi's teachings. What were the requirements of the rabbi? And Jesus was teaching during a time where there were some pretty strict Jewish rabbis, some pretty high expectations where everyone was required to pull their own weight. And Jesus says that his yoke is light. Because the truth is, when you look at Jesus' perspective, when you look at Jesus' teaching, it's not about everybody pulling their own weight. It's about Jesus saying, "Come to me, be hitched up to me, because I'm the one who's going to pull the weight for you." It's a lot like hopping into the tractor behind me and letting the tractor, those 530 horsepower, do the work. Jesus is the one who does the work. Jesus is the one who plows the ground for us. Jesus is the one who shoulders the load, who puts that yoke upon his back, literally as he carries the cross and as he suffers and dies for us. Jesus meets all of the righteous requirements, and in that he invites us to come and find rest in him. Do you need that today? Do you need to find rest for your soul? It's not about horsepower. It's about his power. It's about his suffering, his death, his resurrection for you. Do you need that power in your life today? Come to him. Take that yoke upon you and find rest for your soul. And I'll see you again tomorrow.